I think Harry is the worst kind of person that this planet has to offer. There is something about betraying family members to me that completely sickens me. But doing it for profit puts him on another level. Prince Harry is a bad person. He's rotten to his core, okay? He will do anything for money. He is a prostitute, right? He is prostituting himself out right now in Los Angeles, going around talking about his family members for profit while trying to convince you that the reason that he's doing it is because they spoke to the press, not for profit, right? But for their reputation. He's saying they did it to salvage their reputation. So I'm doing it openly for profit. I'm going to sit down with the press that I purport to hate. I want you to believe that I hate the press so much because they took my mom from me, but also that I am colluding with them every single day to make more money.
Candace Owens' commentary on Prince Harry's new memoir called Spare has been causing a buzz on social media, with people calling her out for insulting the prince and his wife Meghan Markle in the pretense of commentary content.
Dangerous, and my words are not dangerous, but the spin of my words are very dangerous.
Prince Harry himself had stated that his words weren't made to be dangerous, but the twists and turns of the media was making them dangerous. Candace Owens' trailer post for Spare read, Prince Harry's new book Spare released today, so I'm going to spare you from having to read it with a thorough book review. Spoiler, the book is about an overprivileged brat who sold out his family for millions and his racist wife who only decided to be black when she thought it could benefit her. Candace Owens, who is a conservative commentator, is no stranger to voicing her opinions in the internet, and she even previously compared Meghan to disgraced journalist Martin Bashir in response to the couple's docuseries Harry and Meghan. Candace took to her podcast on Spare's publication date to give her assessment of the book, though admitting to viewers, "I did not read Prince Harry's book. In fact, I paid somebody else to read Prince Harry's Spare so that I didn't have to." Her views of the book were expectedly negative because she has maintained a dislike to them for a while now, with a key criticism being that in writing it, Harry has removed the level of mystery surrounding the royal family that is so desirable to the public. She said, "We wanted to believe that the royal family was unobtainable, that they were better than us, that they were above us. This secret shrouded in mystery was the royal family." She then continued, "And then something happened. Prince Harry opened his mouth, and now we know, at least in terms of Prince Harry, they're basically, I wouldn't even say just like the Kardashians. There are elements of this book that I actually do believe are below what Kim Kardashian would even publicize." Owens went on to call the prince despicable and prostitute for money who is working with the media he condemns in his book to then promote it. "There is a special place in hell reserved for people like Prince Harry," she concluded. Candace Owens is not the only one who has had something to say about Harry's newly published book Spare. Since its release, it has divided opinions among celebrities after smashing sales records after its highly anticipated release. Prince Harry's Spare, a raw and unflinching memoir, became the fastest-selling non-fiction book in British history, selling over 400,000 copies in its first day. It sold more than 1.4 million copies in the US, Canada, and the UK. On its first day, a performance that publisher Penguin Random House said was the largest first-day sales total for any non-fiction book it ever published. The first-day sales totals included pre-orders as well as sales of print books, digital books, and audiobooks. The publisher said it printed 2 million hardcover copies of Spare for the US, and that it has gone back to press. Demand for Spare had been so strong that Barnes & Noble, the largest bookstore chain in the US, said that the memoir looked certain to set record-breaking day-one sales at the bookseller and was expected to be one of the biggest books of 2023. His hunch was correct because interest around the book soared in the lead-up to its publication date, in part owing to a number of high-profile interviews undertaken by Harry to promote it, but also to the book's content being leaked ahead of time when media outlets were able to obtain unauthorized copies. The Prince Harry book, which has already been released, even though earlier on it had mistakenly gone on sale in Spain and was leaked to a British newspaper. The book details Harry's deepening divisions with his brother, Prince William, and other members of the royal family. A number of claims and anecdotes made in the book have earned Harry equal measures of criticism and sympathy, from the account of a physical attack by Prince William in 2019 to his history of drug taking. Apart from Candace, Sharon Osbourne also had something to say about the book and the couple. She once came under fire in the past for her outspoken views on Harry and Meghan, leaving her spot on the US panel show The Talk in a dispute over her opinion of the couple's 2021 Oprah Winfrey interview. This didn't stop her from voicing her opinions again, and after the contents of Spare were leaked in the press and Harry gave the first of his TV interviews promoting it, Osbourne appeared on Britain's Talk TV, saying that Harry had turned his life and the royal family's life into a soap opera. She also appeared on same network where she described Harry as a man-baby, adding, "He's so childish yet he's an adult. Yet the things he says are so childish and he's got no understanding of the real world." Another notable critic who has had much to say about the Spare memoir has been Piers Morgan, who took to his UK talk show to say the prince had now blown it with the royal family. He said that he knew without a doubt that the book was highly entertaining and his parts even riveting. He said, "It's incredibly intrusive, but I mean you just can't believe what you're reading. This will be a #1 bestseller. Best of luck to him. It will make millions." That it would cost. Morgan said that Prince Harry had finally blown it with his family, claiming there was no amount of money that would make him betray his family. "There's one thing to do with this book, which is rather than buy it and feather his greedy little nest, do what I'm going to do right now, take Spare and chuck it where it belongs, in the bin." He didn't have anything positive to say about the book except the fact that with its juicy interior it was going to rack in the money. Bethany Frankel is also another celebrity who has put her opinions about the book online and nothing about it was positive. She has regularly been making comments about the developments in Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's lives, including criticizing Meghan's Archetypes podcast and calling the couple's Netflix series a smash and grab job for money. After contents of Prince Harry's book were leaked to the public, which information about his private body area situation, Bethany went on to her TikTok and blasted the prince for oversharing. Is it too late to change the name of Harry's book to Dirty Harry Laundry? How much more are we going? Are we going with Meghan to get a pap smear? I mean, what's next? Honestly, she said, "I feel like I'm gonna be in a rectal exam with Harry and William. We get it. We got it. What else are we going to do? Like, high colonics with the royals?" She asked her million followers. Unlike the negative opinions of other celebrities, some were actually defending the prince for speaking his truth and dispelling in his own voice the unverified stories that have circulated in the media about him throughout his life. James Haskell was one of these people, and he appeared in the Piers Morgan's talk show in defense of Spare. In his position, you very rarely get to tell your story without a journalist interviewing you. He said, "I feel he has written this book as a way of saying, regardless of what has happened, this is what I feel. He's put this out there to go, this is my version, I finally got an opportunity to speak." Haskell continued explaining that whether the prince should have spoken or whether what he had said was right or wrong, that was another story. He said he felt that people in the prince position didn't often get to tell their story and that he liked how the prince had done it in a way that most of his peers and most of his family had never had the opportunity to do. Anyways, Prince Harry's memoir currently ranks no. 1 on Barnes & Noble's online bestseller list and no. 1 on Amazon.com Inc. S-list. A fan on Twitter said, "Once upon a time, the charming #Prince Harry wrote an autobiography and many people were upset because he decided to control his own narrative. The world embraced him and his truth, and over 1.6 million copies were sold in one day. #Congratulations, Prince Harry. You're the man." #Spare. Another said, "I just finished reading Spare, Prince Harry's book, the story of his life after his mother's death until now. It's factual, gripping, tragic, and moving. And it's horrifying to read about the traumas caused by the vicious paps. I recommend it." Anyways, let's not forget that this video is based on theories and my opinions and should not be considered facts. That's it for this video. Bye.